Let the Lord be magnified, spirit of compassion to the forefront. I've internalized a lot about what thought, a lot more deep on gun control, just a lot of the wickedness, pain, the suffering that is circulating throughout this existence, this world. And it's a lot to do with, like I said before, in one of my shorts, with two of my shorts, that humanity is constantly creating weapons of destruction. But that is nothing but a byproduct of the underlying issues, the roots of these problems. And one is some people haven't internalized how they're really feeling and what they're desiring. Some people have not healed from their traumas. And that is a byproduct of their projection, or of the trauma that they're projecting out into the world. And it's circulating and it's causing others to act out in negative ways of acting out on their emotions and how they really feel, on those traumas that they have not healed or they're too afraid of facing, which is the truth. The truth that is deep within the darkness, within themselves, basically, or how people do with the truth, they hide it. So it's a truth that either they can't face, or it's a truth that is hidden from them, that needs revealing, and it will come to fruition. It will come into the light sooner or later. So it's about individuals relinquishing that control and giving it to God, knowing that God is within them and around them, and they have what it takes to face whatever issues they are having trouble facing within themselves. One day at a time, babies, each step at a time, every step at a time. So that's where weapons or any other forms of power that they want to use to feel like they're in control, because it gives them a false security or a sense of security. But it's not security, because that weapon does not guarantee your safety. It does not guarantee that your vengeance will quell your conscience or quell that thirst for bloodshed. Because once you do it, you're probably going to want to do it again and again, because it becomes addicting. There's a power struck. You're power struck at that point. So allowing or creating more weapons, or creating opportunities for people to act in those negative spaces or their negative state of mind or state of feeling, only going to circulate more hate. And we're trying to break away from that. We're trying to create this world and make it a better place for everyone to live and to feel safe. And how can we ensure safety when we're empowering people, whether they say they're mentally sane or not? We're empowering them to act on those negative impulses, to feel like they're invincible, they have the power, when in turn they really don't. That is an illusion in itself. Because once you do your crime, you still have to pay the time, or you can kill yourself, or fight back and get killed by people who is enforcing the laws. Even if it's the ones who are of the law or working for the law, if they are out of order, they have to pay. In some cases, they get away. Some cases, they don't. Some cases, serial killers get away. That's what they call them, serial killers, because they get away with it multiple times with the crime. It takes them a while to reprimand those people, because they have meticulously planned how to strike and cause chaos. So, destruction. Basically, what I'm saying is that having weapons it's like encouraging you, especially when you're enraged or emotionally distraught or hurt or devastated. It's hard, especially when you have nobody around you to try to talk you down, to help you internalize what you're feeling. If you don't have this strong foundation when you're within yourself and discipline when you're within yourself to calm down and to take the high road even when it's hard. Even when you want to exact revenge or act on revenge. That's why it's beneficial to not have weapons or to stop creating them, because it encourages people. When you don't have weapons, encourage people to internalize. They have no other choice, because either they're gonna have to fight with their fists or go back to primal instincts and get a rock or something and do it. But God is trying to show us through isolation, through the word of the Bible or any religion, that killing others because you're angry at them is not of God's will. Whatever it is, it's not cleansing or purging. That's not actually purging. You're just taking matters into your own hands. And we have to understand that if God wants persons or people to die, God would do it through nature. He has done it several times. He has shown his wrath and power throughout humanity's history, throughout history. You know, through the Bible, of course, it's shown, especially Old Testament. But or in any other book or any other religion, you know, I'm pretty sure there are stories about God executing his wrath upon the humanity. So, to be honest, God does not need humans' help to administer his judgment. He is well capable of sending who he needs to send. You know, meaning, you know, his workers. I'm gonna say it like that. To administer. He can use nature at any given time to cleanse and wipe and punish who we need to punish. We need to realize that we need to be humbled and know that we're still children of God, and we should not be conducting ourselves in this fashion. Jesus Christ represents that example of how we're supposed to treat one another. That's why in any form of society, they likely want to push that, because, especially Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is an ideal citizen of how we should be living. We should be living to accept one another's differences and to act in compassion while still standing for justice and truth. That's what he represents. That's why the disciples followed him, because he represents that. And a lot of people, some people don't want to swallow their pride. That's what it is. And accept that fact. But it still doesn't erase the truth. That's just what he represented. That's how we should be living. But I can go on and on. I already made previous videos about weapons of destruction. I don't want to keep reiterating the same topics. But I hope this reaches someone, encourages them on their healing path, and to keep going and to grow. Thank you.